All right, everybody, we're about to get underway with Florida State's media availability here at the regional. First, we have Coach Martin from Florida State. He's going to make an opening statement. When he finishes, please use the hand raise option, and we will call upon you to ask questions here today. So, Coach, please get us going with an opening statement.
Well, Florida State's very excited to be here. First and foremost, the hospitality's been great, and the facility's amazing, great surface. We just got done with practice, had a good workout, and it's going to be a tough challenge, probably the hardest regional as far as qualities of teams, and it's going to be fun. We're looking forward to competing.
First question from Chris.
Hey, Meat, was wondering, who will you go with as your starting pitcher tomorrow?
Parker Messick. He'll get the start tomorrow.
We'll go to Arya.
Hey, Coach. Just wondering, this season you guys have been really strong on the road. Just being able to kind of go back in a controlled environment and being on the road in that type of environment, how can that benefit your team in this season?
Well, it's not ideal, the fact that we haven't played in front of large crowds, and we're going to have them this weekend. We'd much rather have it that way than nobody being allowed to be in and trying to bring your own energy, if you will. So it's going to be a challenge, and again, we got to. Southern's going to travel. SEMO, I don't know how much they travel, but I'm hoping some Seminoles come and join and check out this beautiful campus and great facility and really good baseball.
Go to Jeff.
Coach, you spoke of the crowds that y'all had this spring. What were the limitations that you had as far as at Florida State, or as far as the conference rules, and how did the crowds grow during the season? How did y'all deal with the COVID situation as far as just crowd sizes?
We were 25%. Most everybody in the league was the same. Notre Dame was less. The biggest one we played in front is probably down at Florida. The ACC tournament, I think we're at 50% there. So, again, our guys are battle tested. They've been through a lot. Nothing's going to faze them, and we're excited to be in this thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, if you have a question for Coach, please use the hand raise feature. If there are no further questions, Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, up next, we've got Parker Messick. If you have any questions for Parker, please raise your hands, and we will call on you to ask them. We will once again start with Chris.
Hey, Parker, just wanted to ask, how much are you looking forward to getting the ball, going out there, and kind of setting a tone for you guys in this regional?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I've done it all season, pitch most of the Friday nights, and, just kind of try and pitch with a big crowd and a lot of energy and have a lot of fun with it. Nothing new, just keep doing what I've been doing.
Go to Arya.
Hey, Parker, just from what you've been able to study so far on Southern Miss, what kind of lineup do they have, and what have you been able to see from them?
They're a great offense. I mean, they're obviously made it to the same spot as us. I mean, they're here just like we are. They got a lot of good hitters, and they've posted some pretty good averages, but nothing's going to change from my side. I'm going to pitch my baseball and just do what I know how to do.
We'll go to Jeff.
Yes, you mentioned crowd size just early in the season. Talk a little bit about how your crowds have kind of grown and maybe the limitations that they had on that early, and how playing in front of big crowds maybe feels a little bit more like regular baseball. But just a little bit as the crowds have grown, how that's affected y'all, your excitement level or whatever you want to mention about it.
Well, we definitely love playing in front of crowds. We had to bring a lot of our own energy, as Meat said, and earlier in the season when we had limited capacity, but as the stadiums have kind of grown, the restrictions have kind of been more relaxed. We get a little more people here in different stadiums we play at, so we're excited to get in front of fans, even though they may not be cheering for us, it's just going to be fun to have a lot of noise and, bring a lot of excitement to the game. And that's how we love to play.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions for Parker? All right, Parker, thank you. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Our final interview from Florida State will be Matt Nelson. If you have any questions for Matt, please raise your hand. We will start with Arya.
Hey, Nelly, what's up, man? Just can you give us the sense of the vibe around this team right now going into postseason?
Yeah, the team, they're very excited. I mean, 43 straight years of this, and it's the same feeling that it was my freshman year when we went to the Georgia Regional and coming to Ole Miss. Great facilities, great atmosphere. Just ready to get after a couple of really good teams, and I think everybody's really excited.
Nick Suss.
Matt, I know you go way back with a couple of Ole Miss guys, Justin Bench and Doug McHasey. Just what can you tell me about your relationship with those guys?
Yeah, Doug, I grew up with playing travel ball with the Florida Burn for about 3-4 years. Got to catch him every single weekend, and dude's one heck of a pitcher. And then Justin Bench went to high school with him for 4 years, and then he played on the Florida Burn with us too. So I hang out with Justin all the time when we go back home in our little friend group, and Doug I see every now and then. But to be back up here, play against them, and even just see them is really awesome. It's kind of fun.
Have you reached out to those guys this week or heard from them at all?
Yeah, yesterday I actually was hanging out with Justin Bench and a couple other people who are back from our hometown too. So he showed me around this place and very impressed.
We'll go back to Arya.
Nelly, just this team, the way that you guys have played on the road, it just feels like at times you guys have been able to lock in a little bit more away from Hauser. What can you attest to that? And also this weekend being able to play in front of near 10,000 people. How does that maybe even help this specific roster do what they've been able to do this year and just kind of focus?
I think it gives the guys a little bit more edge with the fan base, considering, when we went to LSU and there was 14,000 people there, everybody was a lot more hyped up, and that wasn't even just our team, that was LSU too. And when we went to Georgia, FAU was a really good team to play against. They were really hard to beat. And then Georgia too, they had a really good fan base. So coming in here and 10,000 people with the beer showers and the fans and full capacity, I think it gives us something to look forward to just to play against. And also at the same time, back to the whole Dick Hauser question, is what a lot of people don't realize is Dick Hauser doesn't have a batter's eye. So it's tougher for hitters to hit at Dick Hauser than it is anywhere else in the country. So when we get a batter's eye with us, I think we're in a little bit better shape because no batter's eye with trees in the background. I think it starts to help you train to see the ball a little bit more.
Do we have any further questions for Matt? All right, Matt, thank you for your time. Once again, these press conferences will be provided on the Ole Miss FTP as well as the Ole Miss Rebels YouTube channel. There is a 2021 Oxford Regional playlist created on that channel. So if you're looking for these press conferences, they'll be provided somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour out. Thank you.